揽投资，国内专业的互联网理财平台，收益超银行活期数倍，已为众多用户带来丰厚收益。揽投资，理财新选择。当下，美国大选年渐行渐近，美国领导人的更迭是否会给发展与争议并存的中美大国关系带来新的变数？作为中美两国从对抗迈向全面合作的历史见证者，格林伯格曾先后数十次访问中国，也为数任美国总统担任顾问。他对中美关系的发展有着深刻的理解。格林伯格认为，无论是哪位候选人最终胜出，促进中美双边关系发展都是其最重要的任务之一。
Next year will be the election year in the United States.
Yeah.
It'll be a very interesting year.
Well, for many reasons.
And given that the China issue is always very sensitive, so do you think it will be a good timing that for next year when we continue this BIT negotiation and coming up with some issues related with China?
It's very difficult to predict that. We have a Congress currently that is almost in a revolutionary stage, can't agree among themselves. The Republican Party is pretty much split. The Democratic Party is opposed to trade agreements, believing that it affects them adversely. It's going to take a strong leader as president to bring it together. And I'm afraid we're going to have to wait until we get the right president, and I hope that is the forthcoming election. Otherwise, it might be another 8 years before we know, and we'll all be doing something different.
Are you concerned about the outcome of the election?
No, the United States, we've had some very good presidents, and we had, over the history, some poor ones. But that's what democracy is about. We survive the poor ones, and we benefit from the good ones. And you have the right to express your viewpoints, and as a candidate, and if you can sell yourself, fine. We're going through a period here. It seems to me that that a majority of the public that's speaking out now about this are unhappy with the political system, that they believe that the current politicians have failed to deliver what they expected. And as a result, you're seeing that's how Donald Trump gets to be out front in the poll right now. But common sense will take place as people go into the voting booths, and as we get further down in the election process. That doesn't mean we're going to get the best candidate right off the bat. It's uncertain. But I think what we're seeing is that there's a dissatisfaction with the way Washington has been acting. And so time will tell what happens now.
So whether it will be a Democratic president or a Republican president or even President Trump, dealing with China, whomever become the president, dealing with China will be one of the among the top priority for United States. So what will be your suggestion to the new president? Because China and the United States has changed so much in the past 1 or 2 decades. Probably now when U.S. have negotiation with China, it's totally different. It's different to a great extent from the negotiation they have in 1990s when China wants to get access to WTO. So what's your advice to the next president? How are you dealing with a rising China?
Look, to me, China and the United States are two most important countries in the world right now. It's in our national interest and China's national interest that we have a constructive relationship. Just think of this. Because we're living in a world that we don't just have economic problems, we have geopolitical problems. And the geopolitical problems are growing with intensity and concern. I did business in AIG in 137 countries. I know something about the world. It seems to me it's in our national interest and China's national interest to not even debate that topic.